Good morning. In today's lesson we will learn how to start the KA50 Black Shark from a cold start using an abbreviated startup checklist. I have disabled your HOTAS control synchronization for the duration of this course as it can interfere with the training instructions. If you're having trouble hearing me, exit the mission and turn down the world and in-cockpit sounds. To get started, we need some power. Turn on the two battery switches by opening their covers and flipping the switches underneath. Close the covers to secure the switches against accidental bumping during flight. Remember, it is always a good idea to close the safety covers on your switches. Now that we have power, turn on the intercom switch and the R800 radio using the VHF2 switch on the wall panel. Turn on the transmission, hydraulics, and Ecron power switch located on the back panel. Then reset the master caution push light that is blinking red on the front left of your front panel. Remember to close the cover on the Ecron switch. Press the spacebar to continue after you have turned off the master caution light. Next, turn on the K041 targeting control system on the left panel and the ABRAS power switch on the front panel. Turn on the standby attitude indicator and the fuel gauge, then turn on the fire suppression systems by opening the cover and right-clicking the switch to ensure it is in the operation mode. Now move the APU shut-off valve to the open position and turn on the forward and rear fuel boost pumps. To start the engines, we need to turn on the auxiliary power unit, or APU, which will provide power to start the engines. Start the APU by hitting the start button by the engine select switch on the front panel. Then release the rotor brakes by moving the rotor brake handle down. You should hear the APU start up after a couple seconds. Although not necessary for this mission, now is an excellent time to shut the cockpit door. You can do so by pressing right Control and C. This will help keep some of the noise down for the rest of the training. Now that the APU is powered up and running, we can start the left engine. Turn the left engine cutoff valve to the open position, turn on the left engine electronic governor, or EEG, move the engine selector switch on the left panel to the left engine and press the start button. Then move the left engine cutoff valve to the open position. Great job! You should make sure that the engines power up to around 70% in under 60 seconds. You should see your engine exhaust gas temperatures indicated by the top gauge start to heat up. In addition to your engine RPM and temperatures, you should also have noticed your rotor blades have begun to spin as well. Repeat the steps for the right engine startup. Great, let's wait a moment for your right engine to spool up. Once your right engine has stabilized, shut down the APU by pushing the APU stop button next to the engine selector and close the APU fuel shutoff valve located on the right side panel. Turn on the Inertial Navigation Unit, or INU, located on the back panel.
Turn on the INU heater switch. The simplified startup procedure of the Inertial Navigation Unit will automatically initiate its accelerated alignment procedure. During 3 minutes after initialization, the message IKV UV will be displayed on your HUD. Once the specified time has elapsed, the INU will automatically begin normal operation. However, due to the inherently low precision of accelerated alignment, coordinate calculation errors will accumulate more quickly. Should you need to perform normal or precision alignment, then before switching on the INU, set the selector switch to the upper position and press the button corresponding to the required alignment mode, INU norm or INU break. Press the spacebar to continue. If normal alignment was selected prior to switching on the INU, then the procedure will be as follows. First, the accelerated alignment procedure will be carried out over the first 9 minutes, after which the HUD message will change to IKV NV and the normal alignment procedure will begin. Second, after approximately 15 minutes, the INU norm indicator button on the control and display unit will begin to flash. You must manually finish the procedure by pressing the INU norm button on the CDU. Press the spacebar to continue. If precision alignment was selected prior to switching on the INU, then the procedure will be as follows. First, the accelerated alignment procedure will be carried out over the first 3 minutes. Second, the HUD message will change to IKV VGP, Gyro Compass Assisted Alignment. Third, once 12 minutes have elapsed after initialization, the HUD message will change to IKV TV, Precision Alignment. After approximately 20 minutes, the INU break indicator button on the control and display unit will begin to flash. You must manually finish the procedure by pressing the INU break button on the CDU. Press the spacebar to continue. The normal and precision alignment procedures may be forcefully terminated if the accelerated alignment phase of the procedure was completed successfully. To do this, press the currently eliminated button on the CDU. The precision of the alignment will be as it was reached prior to terminating the process. During the INU alignment procedure, the autopilot system will not have access to the aircraft's roll and pitch. To reset the process, press the INU reset button. Resetting allows the pilot to choose a different alignment mode. Press the spacebar to continue.
Now uncage the standby ADI by rotating the adjustment knob until the knob is depressed. Lower the collective to the lowest position by hitting num- or moving your HOTAS collective control to its lowest point. Then set your engine RPM levers to the auto position by using page up or page down on the keyboard, or by moving your HOTAS throttle control. Press the spacebar key when you are ready to proceed.
Watch ekran. Watch ekran. Watch ekran.
Now that we have our engines ready to go, we need to turn on our AC generators on the right panel to provide power to the aircraft systems. Click on the engine dust protection switch on the overhead panel. Turn on the nav system and move the nav mode switch to the operate setting by moving it left or right. Power on the data link with the data link TLK power switch. Turn on the data link's VHF TLK switch. Select the desired operating mode, in this case COM, on the data link panel and set the ownership ID number as required. Since we have not assigned an ownership ID for this training mission, any number is fine. Turn on the UV-26 infrared countermeasure system and the L140 laser warning receiver on the rear panel. Set the HUD brightness as desired and press the spacebar key to continue.
The precision of the gyro-stabilized platform depends on the chosen alignment mode for the INU. The higher the precision, the less coordinate calculation errors will be made by the INU during normal operation. Should the pilot choose to perform accelerated or normal alignment, they will have to perform brief corrections to the heading by temporarily setting the MH gyro main selector switch to the MH position. Set the navigational system to magnetic heading mode, MH. In MH mode, the compass rose on the HSI will turn to match the corrected heading values. Set the navigational system back to gyro mode.
Engage the autopilot's bank, pitch, and yaw. The buttons will be highlighted blue when they are on. Press the spacebar to continue. Turn on the power for the ejection system by opening the cover and turning on all 3 switches under the ejection system safety cover. Turn on the navigation lights on the top panel and the formation lights on the right panel by moving the switch to the 100% position. Turn on the rotor tip lights and anti-collision lights on the right panel. This completes today's training lesson on the cold startup procedures for the KA-50 Black Shark. You may continue exploring the Black Shark systems, practice flying, or exit the mission when you are ready.